Julio's back, and the Mariners beat the Rangers again 6-2 for Scott Service's 500th win. Julio Rodriguez gets a clutch RBI, two-run RBI single in the top of the fourth that gave the Mariners a 3-1 lead at the time, which then ultimately ended up being 3-2. But the Mariners get some clutch insurance runs in the 8th and 9th inning, and the Mariners end up winning this one 6-2. George Kirby was on the mound. He was fantastic. 4-3 on the year now with a 3.39 ERA. He gets another win. So the Mariners starting to get Kirby a little bit of run support when he pitches. Kirby getting some more wins on the season. His win-loss record is looking more like it should, more like the way he is pitching. When he was like 2-3, that was not representative of his performances. He's been pitching great all season long. And the Mariners just were, at the beginning of the year, could not give him the run support and get the wins. But now they're starting to do that for George. He's up to 4 wins on the year now, a winning record, and a 3.39 ERA. So a good season being put together here by George Kirby. And boy, has he been amazing since the All-Star break. He has really just been fabulous. Now if we take a look at the box score, we have Julio Rodriguez going 2-for-4 with 2 RBIs, and he walked once. Ty France was 0-for-5, but he had an RBI ground out in the second. Mitch Haniger with 3-for-5. Haniger has continued to just be amazing. Since his return, he's batting almost like 500. I think he's 10-for-22 since his return. He's just been stellar. And then Jesse Winker was 1-for-5. He had a nice hard hit ball for a base hit in the 9th, I think it was, or maybe the 8th. I think it was the 9th. Gino went 1-for-4 with an RBI. But it was really technically 2 RBIs. But Dylan Moore ended up scoring off of an error technically. But that was a double in the 9th that gave the Mariners a 2 runs of insurance runs to make it 6-2. And then Santana went 1-for-4. Frazier went 2-for-4. Raleigh was 1-for-5. And Crawford was 0-for-1. JP walked twice. And he had himself a sacrifice fly as well. So, overall, a pretty darn good job from the Mariners offense. We aren't used to seeing them put up 6 runs, especially get those 3 insurance runs late in the game. They have not been doing that all season, but they finally did it. Eric Swanson came in the 9th. The bullpen was stellar again today. You had Matt Brash coming in the 6th and 7th, and then Munoz came in to finish off the 7th and pitched the 8th, and then Swanson finished it off in the 9th, and all 3 of them were fabulous as well. But now if we look at some of the games around the league yesterday, some notable ones was Toronto losing 8-0 and Baltimore beating Tampa 10-3. Because now if we look at the wild card, Mariners now hold the top wild card spot, a game ahead of Toronto, and Baltimore is now in the 3rd wild card spot with a half-game lead on both Minnesota and Tampa. So Seattle has a 2.5-game lead on Minnesota and Tampa Bay, who are just outside the wild card race. And the Mariners have been pretty good ever since their struggles against the Astros. They won a series against New York, split a series against the Angels, won a series against New York, and now they won the first of 3 in Texas. And they'll be looking to maybe get another series sweep. They've won like 6, 7, 8, something like that, games in a row against Texas. And Julio Rodriguez plays so good in this ballpark. So Julio will definitely be fun to watch this series. He's come back, and he's come back strong with a 2 RBI night last night. Now if we preview the game for tonight, we have Marco Gonzalez on the mound for Seattle, 7-11 record with a 3.98 ERA and 72 strikeouts. He's facing off against Dane Dunning, 2-6, a 4.04 ERA and 99 strikeouts. the Mariners lineup yesterday, it really looked really complete. I mean, J.P. Crawford was batting ninth for the Mariners. That's how you know your team is looking pretty good and you're pretty healthy, when you have someone who has batted leadoff for you this season. He's batting all the way ninth right now. That's how good the Mariners are when they are healthy. That they have Cal Raleigh batting 8th, J.P. Crawford batting 9th, Adam Frazier batting like 6th or 7th. I mean, this team, when healthy, they can make a deep playoff push. I'm confident when I say that. I think they have a chance to make it to the ALDS, ALCS. It's possibly the World Series, but that would be very difficult because then you have to win like a 7-game series against like Houston, which could be very tough. But, I mean, looking very good for the Mariners, up at the top wildcard spot. Hopefully they can just get in the playoffs, end this drought, and, hey, you never know once you're in the playoffs. All you gotta do is maybe get lucky a couple times. Who knows? I mean, look at the Braves last year. Braves should not have really won a championship based off the regular season, but they got in the playoffs, and they performed in the playoffs. That's all you need to do. So you never know. Mariners could do that as well. But yeah, if you did like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Go Mariners.